All right, all right, all right, all right. What's up, gang? We got a doubleheader today, and 3 o'clock, and I guess 7 o'clock or 7:30. So once those lineups come out, you'll get it here. And obviously, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done that yet, so that you don't miss the lineups, you don't miss recaps and all that stuff. I'll go live tonight rather than going live after both games. I'll recap and do the lineup for tonight's game in between the two games. So hopefully after a Yankees win. But today's topic, I just want to talk about Randy Levine, the president of the Yankees. I think he kind of put his foot in his mouth, right? And yes, Randy Levine, who's the president of the Yankees, and I affectionately call him Dork Vomit. So I say it with love, Dork Vomit. And he was talking about Judge this offseason and the extension and whatnot. It was, the Yankees already made an offer to Judge beginning of the season for 7 years. $213 million with a potential 8-year option, which would have been his this year, which would have turned it up to about $230 million for 8 years. Now, and Aaron Judge, it's his right to turn it down, which he did, and bet on himself, which he did, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time. So this kind of puts the Yankees in a bind, in my opinion. And again, but Randy Levine does this, right? We know Cashman is not afraid to take heat from fans. Like he'll say, "We're not giving you that much. We don't think you're worth that much," and blah blah blah, and let the man overpay. Because at this point now, if he wins the MVP and breaks Roger Maris's home run record, there is no way in the world you're probably going to get him for under $38 to $40 million a year for a long period of time. So my prediction for Judge, he's probably going to sign for about 9 years, $40 million per, right around 346 to 360 million dollars, between 38 and 40 million per. And I think it's probably going to come from a West Coast team. Now I hope I'm wrong, but that's what it sounds like. And Levine is kind of planting the seed to make it look like, at least in my opinion, by saying it goes both ways. We're going to be ultra competitive, to make it sound like they're going to let him walk without trying to take the heat for it. And, Judge already and not Cashman already kind of planted that seed earlier. But Levine, to me, that's why I call him Dork Vomit. And again, he's Levine. He has a tendency to do stuff like this. And I tend to not like the guy very much. As you can see here, I have him looking like a little guy on the other side, Judge looking like a big guy, because right now Judge looks like the hero in the situation. And he continues to carry this offense right now, and can't say enough about him. I've even said, and I've given him heat too when he slumps, just like I give everybody else heat. So I have a lot of people, calling me a Judge hater, which is not true. But I only started following the race to 62 when he got to 50. I wasn't wasting my time before it, to be honest with you. So now he's got a shot. He's at 54, 7 to tie, 8 to take it. And if Roger Maris's home run record gets broken, and AL record gets broken, I hope it's by a Yankee, not somebody else. So, but it seems like it's Randy Levine versus Judge, or Randy Levine / Brian Cashman versus Judge. And if you've seen the captain, Cashman takes hard stances. He's taking it with Jeter. He's taking it with other players too. So I expect him to take another hard stance with Aaron Judge. But this season he's putting together is kind of a historic season. So it's going to make it really, really much more difficult for them to hold the hard, line against him. Even though he's going to be 31 at the start of the contract, I know they're going to use that against him, or try to. But it's going to be really hard to do. I hope Judge breaks the record. I hope he does, and I hope he wins the MVP. And if it, I'll tell you this, and if they're going to let him walk, you guys better be committing to a younger roster. This roster is older. There's a lot of older, unproductive guys on this roster. You better be committing to a young, dynamic roster. Bring in some young players, call up some young guys, and just infuse people with a lot of young talent, and become a hell of a lot more athletic and aggressive on the base pass. And again, if you're not going to re-sign Judge, you better freaking re-sign Andrew Benetendi. You better do some other things as well. Get some young pitchers in here. Get some young everything in here. So that's the only way I see it kind of getting comparable, or even potentially better at some point. But losing Judge is going to sting for a little while in the short term, especially if the Yankees don't win the World Series. Hopefully they do. Hopefully they come back and win it, which to me, would be a fantastic thing, as it would be all the rest of us Yankee fans. But that said, this situation right here is going to get more interesting and more interesting by the day and by the week. And I'll keep it coming anytime we get any kind of updates. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys later. Over and out.